Yo, yo, it's Big Vike and Magical Box Wars. Tonight we have another box of the brand new set, Duskmourn, House of Horror, to do pack wars with. We're going to split it in half. 2 wars. Each war's going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest value of cards over $5 from their packs wins all other mythics, rares, special guests, full art lands, art cards, and cards over $3 from their war. Tonight we're hunting mythics pretty much. The top 9 are mythics. According to TCG MRKT, there are 33 cards on our $5 and up list. I have the official list. It was checked just minutes before kickoff. And of course, we're hunting 6 special guest cards. So war number 1, or actually, our list tonight is Valgavoth, Abhorrent Oculus, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, MeathookMassacre2, Kaito, Gloomlake Verge, ScreamingNemesis, Razorkin Needlehead, Walk-in Closet Forgotten Cellar, Blazemire Verge, Dollmaker Shop Porcelain Gallery, Overlord of the Balemurk, Funeral Room Awakening Hall, Floodfarm Verge, Overlord of the Mistmoors, Mirror Room Fractured Realm, Thornspire Verge, Hushwood Verge, and the Wandering Rescuer. So war 1, we got Jesse, Joe, Patrick's additional, Fred's additional, Andrew, and Bobby, aka Mush Bob. I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Jesse and Mush Bob split the first box of Duskmourn. And then Jesse and Patrick split that monster Bloomborough collector box. Patrick hitting the raised foil. Fred hit an MH3. And Joe hit huge in the mystery box, or mystery booster 2, with the Oracle of the Alpha. Over a $300 card. Oh, I guess I got to do the random first. War number 1. We got Jesse, Joe, Patrick, Fred, Andrew, Bobby. We'll randomize it just 3 times. 1, 2. Here comes our order. 3. Jesse leading off, then Andrew, Patrick, Joe, Bobby, Fred. Jesse stays 1. And then Andrew, Patrick, Joe, Bobby, Fred. First half of the box. So this should be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. War number 2, a little stack will go on top. Definitely got to blow my schnoz one more time. Get a quick drink. And we'll get into it. I'll just put what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. And war 1 is Jesse, Andrew, Patrick, Joe, Bobby, Fred. Put on some protection, keep everything packed fresh. Here we go, Jesse, leading off Duskmourn 2. Oh, there's that ships that everywhere token. That's $3 plus. In the first box, that played. All the good stuff here up front. Rare. A Thornspire. That has to be borderless to play. Regular does not play. Or non-borderless. Rare. And a Silent Hall Creeper. Into your uncommons and commons. What is normal Thornspire? It's got to be 3 to 5. Thornspire Verge. $4.38. And like I said, this everything token is $3 plus. Or everywhere token. Andrew, here's pack 1 for you. Art card, Boiler Bills, Ripper. Uncommon foil, your land. Rare. Marina. Into your uncommons. Uncommons. Patrick. And yeah, what are there? 4 of you guys trying to sweep the box tonight? Andrew, Patrick, Bobby, and Fred, I think. Yeah, all trying to sweep. Here's your pack 1, Patrick. Rare. Tale of Tamio. And into your uncommons. Uncommons. Joe. Here's your pack 1. War 1 of Duskmourn 2. Art card, Victor. Rare. A Floodfarm Verge. That also has to be borderless to play. So we've hit a couple lands earlier, but they're just under 5. Into your uncommons and commons. What is regular Floodfarm at? Floodfarm Verge. $4.85. Top card that doesn't play tonight. Mush Bob, here's pack 1 for you. So you already got over $9 in lands that don't count. It is very early to see me live just because of the football games tonight. Lips. There's our first full art land. Close enough, Joe. Put it on the scoreboard. Rare Unstoppable Slasher. And the Showcase Unwanted Remake. Fred, closing out round 1. Yeah, it's a school night. It is a school night. I still go to school every day. Go hang out in a kindergarten class most days. Fred. Rare. Leyline of Hope. So nothing in round one. Jesse leading off round two. 3 $4 to $5 cards in round one, but nothing $5 plus. Yeah, kindergarteners. Actually, like one little boy in particular, I'm sort of his like personal little support group. Rare Marina Vandrell's Grimoire. Into uncommons. So yeah, it's quite the sight. I'm a pretty large guy. Well, I wouldn't say large, but probably 6 foot, 225. So to see me hanging out with kindergarteners, or especially when we walk down the hallway together, it's sort of comical, the size difference. Kaito emblem card. So I'll put that to the side. If we hit a Kaito in this box, I'll make sure that goes with the winnings. All the versions of Kaito play. Rare. An Unholy Annex and a Ritual Chamber Borderless does not play. Yeah, I've been at an elementary school, like a public school, the last couple of years, and yeah, it's kindergarten through 5, and I tried all the classes, or like helped out in all the classes last year, but I really prefer, yeah, the kindergartners. Oh, foil mythic here for Patrick. Here we go. Give us something good. Oh, a foil MeathookMassacre2. So there's our rabbit. That's a fast rabbit for this set. Number 293 it is. Oh, and then a ScreamingNemesis behind it. Man, so double mythic and double score for Patrick. Another rare. And a Mind Skinner. Wow, that's a really fast rabbit now out in front. So ScreamingNemesis, I have at 939. Patrick, 939. And then what's MeathookMassacre foil? MeathookMassacre, and I said it was 293, correct? Yeah, version 293. Regular, it's 1569. And foil is 1612. MeathookMassacre. Near mint foil, 1612 market. Number 293. And they were both in pack 2. 939 plus 1612. Brings him to 2551. ScreamingNemesis, 3/3 for 3 casting costs. Has haste. Whenever Nemesis is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. She sees the face of those who wronged her and everyone she encounters. Yeah, I've been very, very impressed with how my little dude is starting his year off. And MeathookMassacre2 4 plus XX casting cost. When it enters, each player sacrifices X creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return that card under your control with a finality counter on it. Whenever a creature an opponent controls die, they may pay 3 life. If they don't, return that card under your control with a finality counter on it. And it's foil. But yeah, the little dude that I work with, he came in with a terrible reputation from preschool of being like super physical and aggressive and defiant and yelling at teachers. And I saw it one day, and since then we've had a good thing going. Joe, here's your pack number 2. Ghost Vacuum art card. I haven't seen that art yet. Joe with a rare. A winter. And then a rare showcase and a rip. All the showcases in this set are like this yellow with purple highlights for that horror feel. Yeah, it's so weird how, like, you know, 2 different staff members. One staff member can work with a kid in the morning, and another staff member can work in that same kid in the afternoon, and it's like completely different day. I feel like, yeah, my days are always pretty much easy, where a lot of staff members have tough days. Valgavoth Onslaught art card. Oh, and we got another foil mythic there. Man, sorry for didn't really conceal that too good. Here we go. A Nico. Do not think Nico does anything. We'll look. Rare. Jolly Balloon Man. And into your uncommons. Yes, it's definitely listening to them, getting down to the level, letting them know that their words have power. There's a bunch of little tricks with little ones where you can get them to comply and behave pretty well by just how you word things. And so normally 93 cents, so Nico's not gonna make it for foil. Closing out round 2, Fred. Final boss, Fred. And we also have like an earn system where if he's doing his job and has a safe body and follows directions, then he earns smiley faces, and he can earn up to a couple prizes a day, which are, today he picked a snap bracelet and what was the other thing he picked? I can't remember. Oh, and like a little one of them pop-it things that goes on your backpack. And like pop-it fidget things. So that's a big motivator for him as well. Rare. Split up. Fred, couple white rares not helping you. Into your uncommons. So going to the final round, we're chasing Patrick and his 2 mythics up over $25. Only single card that beats it by itself is regular version Valgavoth, which is at $26.24. Jesse. Patrick, you got 5 packs you got to dodge. Here's Mirror Room and Fractured Realm. I think, and that's the gold stamp signature by Cacho Rubion. I probably just butchered his name. Rare. Another rip. Multiple rips. You know, I like that in my night. So sorry, Jesse, couldn't pull anything for you tonight. Andrew, here's your last shot in War 1. Oh, another foil rare. Lair. So a couple foil mythics and a foil rare in War 1, though. Rare. And a ley line of resonance. And into your uncommons. Uncommons. I don't think that layers anything. But we'll give it a look. Normal's $1.84. It's not going to jump up over $5. Patrick. Yeah, he can pick out of this prize box. He can pick like tablet time at the end of the day, or he can pick like sort of like an extra recess or an extra time outside, actually, where it's just like me and him out there hanging out. Jolly Balloon Man art card. Patrick, don't have to be greedy here. Foil land. Rare. And a Nashi. And into your uncommons and commons. Joe. Here's your last Hail Mary. I guess you could get a special guest card. Spider Token art card. Land. Rare. A Marvin. He might be another 3 to 5. An uncommon. So just down to 2 packs, Patrick. Bobby and Fred. It's awesome. Lipsky was getting little kids motivated too with an earn system. They're outperforming second graders. Bobby. Rare. An entity tracker. And that's it. Last one that can hurt you, Patrick. Fred. Arena filler. Rare. Ghostly Dancers. And that's it. Pat's the only one who pulls anything $5 plus in War 1. And he pulls a couple mythics. Everything else is, well, what did we hit? Another 3 or 4, 3 to 5. Yeah, them all the other lands. And that everywhere token. No special guest comes out in War 1. There you go, Pat. Everywhere token. Thornspire Verge. Floodfarm Verge. And then you hit ScreamingNemesis and foil MeathookMassacre2 in the same pack to win it. And yeah, no Kaito comes out. So does that Kaito emblem, does the Kaito come out in round 2? Or War 2? War 2, we have Thomas, David, a.k.a. Topper, Bobby, a.k.a. Mush Bobs, additional seat, Andrew's additional seat, Final Boss Fred, and Patrick. And now Patrick looking for the sweep. Trying to join the sweep club. Here's Ward 2. Thomas, David, Bobby, Andrew, Fred, Patrick. We will randomize it 7 times. Lucky 7. 2. 4. 6. Here comes our order. 7. Fred leading off, then Bobby, Andrew, Patrick, David, Thomas. Fred, Bobby, Andrew. Patrick, David. Let's get a 6 special guest. We got Unholy Heat special guest in box 1 of Duskborough. I think it's like a $6, $8 card. It was nothing huge. Let's do the big one tonight. Ward 2, we got Fred, Bobby, Andrew, Patrick, David, Thomas. Here we go, Fred. Leading off Ward 2. Rare. Waltz of Rage. And that's it. Into your uncommons and commons. Mush Bob. Art card, Enduring Innocence. Rare. And the Enduring Innocence. That must be the showcase or something. And there's Enduring Innocence regular card. And your uncommons and commons. Andrew. There's your pack 1. Ward 2. Art card, Overlord of the Balemurk. And that's our another gold stamp signature by, oh man, Makio Masuda. Again, sorry for butchering your name. There's the signature, Masuda, on Overlord of Balemurk. We want that regular card. Rare. Restricted Office Lecture Hall. And into your uncommons. Uncommons. Patrick. There's your pack 1. Ward 2. Rare. Come Back Wrong. And into your uncommons and commons. David. There's your pack 1. Here's our first Mythic of Ward 2. Give us something good. Oh! There's the #1 non-foil card in the set. Valgavoth. Big hit for David. Now he's just got to worry about somebody hitting a special guest card, a 6 special guest card.
Valgavoth 2624. Like I said, number one non-foil card that we could have hit tonight. Well, not including special guests. From the regular set. David 2624. Valgavoth in pack 1.
That's as fast as rabbit as we could get, pretty much. Big 9 casting costs for a 9/9 flying lifelink ward. If a card you didn't control would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgavoth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. Monster hit. Man, he jumps right out of my hand. For David. Everybody else is going to have to stack top loaders unless you're hitting a sick special guest card. Thomas, pack 1 for you. Dashing Bloodsucker. Art card. We've seen that guy before. Reminds me of Wesley Snipes as, what is that, Blade? Full art plain or swamp. Rare. And another entity tracker into your uncommons and commons. So Valgavoth comes out in round 1. Red. A couple fast rabbits in these wars. Here's your pack 2. Another mythic here. Give us another good one. Yep. Dollmaker Shop and Porcelain Gallery. That plays into your uncommons and commons.
Dollmaker, Porcelain Gallery, $5.75. Fred. In pack 2.
6 casting costs. You may cast either half. The door unlocks on the battlefield. As a sorcery, you may pay the mana cost of the locked door to unlock it. For the left side, whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. And on right, creatures you control have base power and toughness, each equal to the number of creatures you control. There you go, Bobby. There's your pack 2. An arena filler. Common foil, land foil. Rare. And a Hushwood Verge. That's another one that's going to be between 4 and 5. We're looking for the Borderless version, which is $5.84. And into your uncommons. What is regular Hushwood at? Hushwood is $3.38. Andrew, here's your pack 2. Andrew, another mythic. So we can run a mythics here. Give us another good one. Oh,
And a non-foil MeathookMassacre. Oh, this one's number 108. Is this one a little different, or what's the difference? Meathook 108 1401. Andrew 1401. Meathook 108 in pack 2. Into your uncommons and commons. So, man, a couple Meathooks and a Valgavoth. Talk about a nice black box. Yep, he does the same thing as the other Meathook that we pulled, the foil version that Patrick pulled. Patrick, here's your pack 2. Rare. A showcase split up. And that's it. Into your uncommons and commons. David. Trying to add to Valgavoth. I don't think you have to, but here's your pack 2. Foil rare Nashi. A full art forest. Rare. Toby. And that's it. I can't see that Nashi playing. Let me see what it is non-foil. $0.22 non-foil. I'm not looking for foil. Thomas, closing out round 2. Then we just got one pack left each. Another mythic here. Man, run of all the mythics coming out in War 2. Give us another good one. A Borderless ScreamingNemesis, which is 1001. And then a rare, a Leyline of Mutation, and your uncommons and commons. So Thomas, 1001. Here's the Borderless looking Borderless Nemesis. 3/3 haste. Whenever Nemesis is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. Definitely a lot more, or double the hits here in War 2 already. And we're still chasing Valgavoth and David at 26.24. Andrew's got just over $14 with Meathook. Thomas has just over $10 with Nemesis Borderless. And then Fred has $5.75. Here we go. You got 5 packs you got to dodge, David. Fred, here's your last shot. Rare. A Reluctant Role Model. Another rare. An Unidentified Hover Ship.
So, man, you went heavy white tonight. Fred, didn't you hit a couple white in the first War 1, too? Mush Bob. Here's Nashi art card. Oh, that's the showcase art. The purple and yellow. Rare. Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. And into your uncommons and commons. Andrew, you're at 1401. So you need what? 1224, which is a top 8 hit. The 3 versions of MeathookMassacre, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, the 2 versions of Abhorrent Oculus, and the 2 versions of Valgavoth. So do you have one of them to put with Meathook? Imagine if you pulled the other MeathookMassacre. Full art land. Rare. Omnivorous Flytrap. Another rare. And a central elevator promising stairs. No help to the Meathook. Just down to 2 packs, David. There's Patrick's shot at you. Rare. A showcase balustrade worm. And that's it. So you had a couple showcases, Patrick. You don't see many showcases in this set, I feel like. Topper. Pulled Valgavoth in pack 1. Here's an Island art card and a foil rare. The full art Island art card. And Chainsaw foil. Your full art planes. Rare. And a Ghost Vacuum. We saw that art card. And into your uncommons and commons. Last one that can hurt you, David, is Thomas. He's at 1001. So he needs, what, 1624, which is a top 6 hit. MeathookMassacre Showcase, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, the 2 versions of Abhorrent Oculus, and the 2 versions of Valgavoth. Or a special guest. We haven't hit a special guest card. I am Duskmourn. Art card. Land. And a rare. An Onslaught. No help. Congrats. No special guest card in this box. Congrats, David. Hitting the #1 non-foil card that we could have. Or from the regular set. And I have a Comet here, white border that I'll send with your winnings too. That Joe donated to Courtney for a deck. Three $10 plus cards, though, in that one. Here you go, David. 3 to 5, Hushwood Verge. And then your money, Dollmaker Shop, Porcelain Gallery. ScreamingNemesis Borderless. MeathookMassacre number 108. And Valgavoth.
So congrats to Patrick and David tonight, winning Duskmourn 2. I haven't figured up our upcoming schedule yet. And Patrick, he had an Everywhere token for 3 to 5, a Thornspire Verge, and a Floodfarm Verge. And then his money was ScreamingNemesis and a foil Meathook, number 293. So a couple Meathooks in that box and a Valgavoth. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, MagicalBoxWars. Everybody, enjoy your week. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.